Okay. That village is totally different from this area.
Heavy and I was remembering, when we do this one, and I was talking
Now
to
you
this,
have already visited that Singhad
So
area.
after visiting those sites,
I was talking to
this
him.
area is very much better
Like,
than.
30 assignment friends were helping us.
Yeah.
I told him also.
In your life you
I told him
haven't met
about how
anyone who
30
No,
assignment
when we go here, we eat together with a
I told
big
him how
cup.
they help us.
They don't have
because of
small
you,
plate. Those are traditional wooden plate. They still use. They are still living with their cattle.
So in Hanglap you
So in Manipur, as far as in Singhad sub-
not Singhad, I'm saying in Hanglap there is a village. Nobody they are nomad.
Okay.
They are all because I was the first. I got it for there were only 87 villages. I did the first filming over there. And they just go on from one place to another place where they find food. And from there I got only one lesson from them. There was certain plant
Okay.
which leaves are very sweety and salty. Without food, with that leaves you can survive. Research one secretary you can give here.
He's here.
No.
He is our secretary.
No, one point. No, please. Just a second. I think who is more familiar in this area? The history of all this. No, that is you. You are coming. No, I will ask you the simple question. It is a very simple question. We cannot make it a very technical question. Okay, please. You're gonna. Just a second. Can you bring a couple?
I am the secretary of Kuki Research Forum.
So, as of today's visit, you have been visiting all over this area. I think in India, this is your first visit or?
Actually, I am familiar with the place, but the first time I stepped my foot into this place.
Okay. During your whole assessment during this period of your journey, of your research attempt, what are the differences you find, which was before at least 1 decade ago?
Before 1 decade, I think while interacting with the villagers, I was told that it was totally dominated by the insurgents. And after that, slowly security personnel from the Indian government, they have come into this place, and then they have set up a lot of camps, and then operations are going on in almost all the this thing. Interior villages, and people are cooperating a lot with the Assam Rifles. And one thing which I find here is the lack of administration. Administration in the sense like they don't have any form of leadership. I mean, you look at the MLA, they stay quite far away from the villages, and just recently they have local leaders in the form of MDC elected members, and these people are slowly trying to understand the hardships of the people, and in that way they can tell their grievances. And then if the machinery of the governance is to speed up, I think we have to enforce these MDC members so that they can get in touch with the people and they know what are the hardships of the people over here in this far-flung area. And roads there we don't find any roads, and no good roads, and then no health facility, and then education, no schools, nil. And I think the government should focus more on these areas, health, education and governance.
Because under the flagship program, the government of India has provided lot of schemes for the welfare upliftment of these rural remote areas also. As of the flagship program, there is National Rural Health Mission program is there. the Mahatma Gandhi rural granted scheme is also there. And lot others such as Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan is there, Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan is all there. Lot of things are there. But do you really think that these villages has been deprived of all this, or are they getting all this?
I'm not very sure, but I think they got. But the problem is they have not yet benefited from those schemes. That is what we find here. Government has initiated some programs and some schemes. The people just realize what are the benefits, and they are yet to benefit from those things. And people here are so illiterate, they don't know their rights, they cannot be assertive, and they don't know proper channel. I think that is something which I find it very difficult to digest when I come over here.
About 6 to 7 decades ago, this area has been also one of the area where the Anal tribes used to dominate also. Has been resettled, and now they have shifted to Sison to Chekpikaro, and now they are confined over there. And they have never turned back again to this area. What could be the reason behind why? What is your understanding about it?
I think my understanding regarding the ethnic composition of this area, 6-7 decades back, is like I think most of the ethnic communities, they live together and they shifted, and then they shifted, and then they find the cultivation, they find their fields, and that is how this area was composed of. And when it comes to dominant, I think they are quite adjustable. They have this long relationship. They have this long relationship of understanding each other, and then we should not forget about the problems which arise a few years back in the 90s. I think that also becomes a stumbling block for the overall growth of development in this area.
Now, after your assessment, we realize that the villagers are happy in the previous decade, 1 decade ago back, when there is a regime of the militant outfit, or are they quite happy with the present?
One thing which the villagers could not forget was when this insurgency came, they stayed together with the people, and most of the time the villagers feel their life being in danger. They always have this question of what will happen if the security personnel comes and attacks the militants. All of them will get killed, and if the security personnel attack them from different angles, if there is a bombardment, what will happen to the villagers? I think that insecurity was there. But I don't say that. Those things prevent the villagers from other basic needs. There was also some other things which the insurgents really did for the people of the villages. In terms of medical, and then some other things, short-term schemes. What the people in the villages could not get from the government, I think the militants initiate in one way or the other, and the people were able to get some benefits which were meant for the people, but which had been hijacked in somewhere, for the villagers. So in one way, the militants also help the people.
But now, after all, you see, militants has now been cleared out from this.
Yes.
They're in Sanito. Now, do you really think that the villagers are quite happy now, more than that of the before previous?
I don't know regarding that one, because when it comes to militancy, so many groups in Manipur. One group comes, they do something wrong. Another group comes when the people when they are about to gain the confidence of the people, they did something wrong. And then something which I think which every organization, even the Assam Rifles, should do is a place where people can come and share their grievances. They should be able to listen to the people, and they should be able to help the people. not helping them in what they they feel is the best, but helping the villagers to come out of their best. I think that will be good. This also should go to the insurgent groups. And there are places where these insurgents really dominate now, and what we find them is like when these villagers have hardship, hardly they listen to their grievances. In that way, they should give a platform for the villagers to come up and then govern themselves and then have themselves.
Awareness, information.
Open no dong siapa? Open no dong siapa? When that is no opening, no, then there will be no this thing. You can talk whatever like because my microphone only points to him because only the sound will come from him only. Others no problem.
Information works over.
So how do you think why this administration or the state administration is not reaching to the entire part of these areas and other places?
There are a lot of reasons, and one thing which I find here why this administration cannot reach the hills is like it could be because the local MLS, concerned MLS or MDCs, they are new in this field, or they are not aware of the real situation, or they are helpless. And in all these things, sometimes they blame on insurgency. I think this is something which everybody, even in the people in the administration, from the villagers, whoever speaks about administration, they always blame on insurgency. But there are places where development administration, everything works under insurgency. I think we should get ourselves adjusted to this situation.
Professor
nói là ngay thì phát hung gì chứ ăn tùm na phát tùm đó vậy lại là vì chỉ nói làm tất cả đôi phải đi cả ya cho vâng là số hung đó gì ai vào ngay chỉ bol rồi nó ta lao phần lắm tiền vâng hiền nè con nó bị xe là bên chỉ lang nghe
Kita tak ponte. Aku mah. Okay.
Toa China hango he che vet lao he ho sapu mur hang ativen ho sapu te symmetry ativen chi akimu leisan ho he line ai tai step wa o na he mo ki buina e hon ho sapu te han mu la na ti ve okay toa chi lai ke ho bo na so lu he so lu ho he priya ki bo le
Selahi seputih han mul he. Toa selahi ki muhi pui kon ho sepu kia fahi. Yes hang nom vile saum.
Yes, in biti ham.
Simul hanu toa si ho he Kuki Research Forum ho got ho I he Indian Army ho
Đến đâu te gầm gì hơi này.
cái ho teo cái com
Selahi hi es hang nom gam sunga pui kon ho sepu sung ku hi.
Candle hum. Grass.
Selahi pui kon ho sepu es moldol la kia fe. down.
Down, yes. When they come on, let us wait. Nó bị sẽ đông đâu kìa. Hả?
Đây phơi con. Hồ sơ pi, phơi con hồ sơ pu.
Phơi con hồ sơ pu.
Ra mình lên thì đấy. Ra mình lên thẳng. Ra mình lên hai.
Phơi con hồ sơ pu. Kệ.
Nó tự nhiên không phải nó. Si.
Phơi con hồ sơ pu kệ cái gì? Full. Udah Pak. Kau nak kain. Melaya mau pun nam dan. Mun kau dan tak.
A historic moment.
Koi con ở số kẹp này ye. Kuki Research Forum mình. Atum chân na. Cover kan bolo. Expedition na. Ichiyo tiếng lẽ. Vài lô wachi đi he. One opening.
Hold your camera here.
You know there is small opening.
Cái gì nó tốn cái tập ạ? Hai, hai. Hey, hãy nó còn nó mở anh con chúng đây. Nhóm nó còn bao nhiêu này?
I think I should stand because I'm getting along to dig me.
Measure ball ta.
Grass खत्म में सामने जो.
Measure में 24 feet.
हाँ. Kan ko ji ko ko jing ko ba san ko ko ne try se khado la khao sam sam ma.
Khao sam khao le na video camera hai. Ti che be ta chung la.
Eh, suang mami, la dong suang mami. La dong chung ko.
Hai la ma.
La dong ai suang ai chung, ai chung phi thai mami.
Am daro na lam ni tam ta me.
Ma chu chu ba.
A ti sa na he be ta wa le.
Ông nhận thật đâu? Hây. Thấy không?
Hai ba ni te yo puta na.
Sai na.
Ai na.
Tôi cũng chưa được gì. वो छोटा है वो रास्ता भारी करता है वो नीचे से घूमते ना जैसे
तेरा अपन तो कभी खाता ना कैमरा तक वीडियो कैमरा खा तो मेरा कर जाओ ना कोई नहीं
लाइट घुमा दो
Không tay à na. Không tay à na.
không phải à na
Yên cô tao à. Cô hút tiền luôn thế.
Cả to. Đẹp cái này cắm rồi.
ताहे के कल जी है ताहे
Cái tụi chị tay thì phải là cái sự gì tao.
Ôi chứ mua được tôi tay.
Sì.
Liên
Ali.
Tụi hắn nó có bị
ताहे के कल जी है बोल चुका
Dạ nha môi hình tụi.
La pa he. Tikal. Molkal thip din pa he.
Ông khi là gì
Ông
cũng
chỉ
nhớ
là
là.
ông chỉ là mang nô sang rồi.
cùng giúp đỡ nuôi lòng nữa lên ngon mà
Mai teruk. Gamsa ang dia.
Middleman Volvo.
Ê, cái này thì nè. Nuôi là gì vậy?
Hey, ponte. Come on.
Ừ.
Narikota.
Ê, khát đi, một đi. 8.3 nè.
8.3.
Oh ye.
Atau bung ipingan sih ha.
Oh ye hanakat.
Oi kono sapu ke ji hetu.
Ah, cha.
Aba na men ha. Oi, na man pinan mo pu ha.
Tết nó có một cuối kỳ
Liên. Cái gì pinat te ha.
ê cái
How to
tu của thế nào
Anh nè. Con cùng thầy tam.
Kum mưu.
Ê,
Kum tu. Som thâu.
Con cùng lại ha.
Kuki bisa pura mati soy ta tu ji de main pi ji mo ya
Zoom dia. Anh lihat sa ka tom je be.
Bota. Hey, patah, nungkum tanah.
Xuống ở gần xìa lại nó.
ăn gì nữa mà?
Chẳng phải cặp gom lấy rồi ai cặp vạ biết xem. Ama lại ta cặp ina bang họ số cặp ta bang có bị khăn là cái sẽ là cái ba cái gì ở trên đâu. Sẽ biểu nên ban đầu độ ta cho. Cái xíu là trong mấy mình ta cho.
Sung kunu ya ba om ho hem. Good for February 2012. Kuki Resource Forum.
Cái con hậu sập bù.
Phơi quan hồ spu. Anh dạy chúng nó.
La do ni just be. Sapi here na. Digital sudah.
Ni jangan pas lah. Corrected by.
Anu ai na.
Aku tu kat deh.
Phơi con gì đi đặt cho.
Suman di sini. Ci sumalu ci bau se.
Sibuk na. Anu ai pi dia na.
Hello mình đã.
Chimun hi hui kon ho se pi ke hu le hi. Tua chi hoi hi om hoi hi Kuki Research Forum hoi hi ve. Aka me hi zamin len. Tua hi hi chi sung hi ibet tinga hi le abang ho jong hi aje min adimin hi chu hoi hi gancha ganing hoi na si hoi
Ai sel tosat mai.
hi chi azem hi chi hoksepi sung hi ibet tinga le aje min adimin hi chi azem hoi ibet tinga hi le ganing ho in asim divin kin chatum na hi hi asong no hi betinga le hin asong hi song jang hi dingin song azam te ho lightweight hidin akita sanin hi sa pawa volcanic rock song hi me theding kin chat me hi
xuống nắng cả luôn
cái máy coi đấy bro
Hiji ko sung hi azemin apum changin azemin omin na. Azem jong sem ki bagin.
aku kan ni na silangan Cina lai
Le jingning
चाहे aku kat lut tu na lai na ming ki thor phai da lo ki sima nang ki lai le na ki lut din lai he ba ni lut jing thi na lai achung lang mu chu
pati cái zoom sao những nàng khỏi đấy ta
chi pu pan thim pi na ti ho chu hi akyang tam ki tiong ki ti thawa
riêng to slide ment
so he na i pu pan thim pi yong na ti na kyang tam ki ti chi
nàng khỏi ta
kyong
tôi ngắt sai hơn được thằng ngắt sai nàng ấy thì sao ok so hay
1 2 3 4 5 in ko khat ni
let cha chu achung lang kal to na them tropina
si cái này rồi thế vậy ta chị xuống cái khí này zoom chìm chỗ
biong achung hai ta din na thei na
xuống theo kan kap dam la senang Ko, kemana apa? Tama kita tol tu
mana? Apa teh? Off.
găng trà mình có lại chỉ để ta cuốn đồ họ ali nền thôi ai want ra chuyên pha lại thế này bảo là để coi chúng ta là na
lút tôi thấy nghèo nó mua
Hey, sino ka kini nga ika ay wala di ka rin. Uy na, sila ako na nga. Na, dito na. Instead of taking na, hardship. Dito na. Let me stand back here.
Ibu na here liền.
hả
Ibu na here. Ano?
Hoy.
Không còn cái đâu nghe. Đây là tôi.
Ha?
Nó cắm đầu cái đâu nghe là. Ah, very fine no.
Ha? Nó hôn lên nó.
bạo hồ giống cặp cái bạo hồ
Đến không to. Nhà mình nó tin sẽ
bạo cho khổ
có trả cho bà, trả cho bà đấy.
chúng là con nào con nào đúng mà chứ cái kia mà xia hà bồn hiểu không
Con lên.
chúng là con nào hụi không cái chân con
Ê, bạo này.
không hồn là thế nào
chúng là có kiếm thì thầy lùi ăn à không ngon đấy xử lý của mình
chạy lão tù
Sao thế phải một một này rồi tôi nói hết.
nên là chúng ta sẽ
Thama cái cam. Thama cái bên.
tôi sẽ cắt tôi cắt
đó là gì mà giờ anthropology bản suy mà điểm cái hệ mà Mesolithic bằng các đồi hình hiệu bố Neolithic và hiện chúng bồn mà
cắt ta sao
Chỉ mua hay không? Không là bao.
chỉ một thôi
Sorry, hello, Chef hello.
Các bạn ấy vòng gì?
là chính chất này
Mula kun ka pota.
Mula kunin. Kapu kapate chana kunin tu in lam jodin kakiletai. Zam kan kay diam tu hin paten chibo paten
sukha bên đây
paten chibo cái nên còn đâu đây mo hey
nó lâu cả cái hey nằm lâu cả mà xem chỉ xin phá
anh mo camera kappa
mang pháo
đây
hey
mu no jing va jing ni hoi de dio one da mi lu no
Đây kẹp hi hậu sắp pi phơi con hậu sắp pi kẹp he
con sao phải xuống no
hả
phải xuống no
Kailangan namang pato. Kaya ma, soy pa.
có hình tấn này
chắc có chừng này nó nửa xuống nó còn người ta liền nhưng muốn là ai à
có mũi
à khẩn đó
apa ya
Di ko. Di ko ba?
chúng ta này nay sẽ không thử được liên được
trekking muốn đã hỏi
Lele thấy nó ngăn chỗ nào.
xuống của mama ấy xuống
cô chỉ trong chụp phát đây ở đây pi thì làm lẽ ở chỉ nôm loi ở chỉ pi đình loi như vậy tao thu house
Tuo